one true love, SHARMS Speak, and we're back with episode 2 of True Talk Tuesdays with today's guest, Mr. Jimmy Jam, President and CEO of Bad and Bougee Apparel and Sportswear, and also a host of his very own podcast,
Bad and Bougee Bro Sports
Bad
Podcast.
and Bougee Bro. You know he bad and bougie, y'all. What's up? I'm so happy to be here, y'all. So today we'll be covering a few topics. We'll be talking about crazy neighbors, okay? I'm not going to give it too much energy. I just want to give y'all an update, okay? And we'll also be talking about what love means to us, because we got to spread more love. So I think we need to talk about it more. You know, and even if we don't get into those topics, so what, right? We're here to have a great time, okay? So I just wanted to introduce my guest for the day and give y'all an update real quick. So I did talk about the, like, crazy neighbor thing, right? Y'all know I got, like, a stalking neighbor who's parking his van in front of my house and everything. But how I'm handling the situation personally is just staying prayerful. I'm not engaging with this dude at all because people are crazy nowadays, ladies. Stay safe, okay? Some of us think we're really men, but we're not. Do not walk up on a man thinking you about to beat a man up or do anything to a man, okay? Stay prayed up, and if somebody comes towards you, you need to either, I don't know, if you got a gun or something, shoot that fool or run. I don't know. My granddad told me if you can't win the fight, you need to get the heck on, okay? That's all I'm saying. I just wanted to give a little update with that. But have you ever encountered any crazy neighbors?
You know, that's the reason why I had to move, because of crazy neighbors, parking in your driveway, things like that. And you know, I'm the type of guy, you know, I got a short wick.
Yeah.
You know, neighbors, friends, they park in your driveway, and you pull up, and it's like, oh, you ready to get in? It's like, what?
Not you ready to get in.
Yeah, I ended up leaving because of stress, because something was going to happen to somebody.
Yeah.
It really was.
Did you
It's
sell
like
your house? Did you own
No,
that
I
house?
still, as a matter of fact, I still own it. I've had this house for 34 years. It's a 3-unit apartment complex.
Okay.
So that I'm about to sell right now because we'll get into that later. I can't deal with these young people no more. I can't deal with them anymore.
Yeah, I understand.
You know, you got these guys, you got these young men who, whether girlfriends or whatever, rent the places, pay the money, but they want to do all the talking. It's like, no, you don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk to me. She talks to me.
Right.
Like you want to be the man now.
Oh, I got
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yes.
you better get out of my face. Really. And it's become tiring, to be
I could
honest with
imagine.
you. It's tough. It's tough being a landlord in Detroit. 34 years I've been doing it.
I can only imagine. Wow. So I haven't had the situation of them parking in my driveway, but I just want to know, and this brings me into the next topic, showing love. And I know we're kind of getting there pretty quickly, but that'll give us a chance to freestyle a little bit more at the end. I want to go ahead and get it out the way. Showing love, okay? You neighbors, I'm talking to the neighbors that are the nuisances. The ones of you that's parking in other people's parking spots and being just a nuisance to your neighbors. Everything you do comes back around to you, okay? So anything you're conjuring up in your evil little heart, thinking that's going to get on somebody else's nerves, you can see from example here, completely unbothered. And not just unbothered, unfuckwittable. That's what I said. You ever heard that term? People who are healed and getting on with their lives are not concerned or worried about what you got going on or any weapons you're trying to form, because we're covered by the grace of God. And thankfully, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. So in all of those efforts that you're doing, that's all the things that's going to come back to you. You're putting out your own fate. So I would just say, just stop it. You know what I mean? Just give a hug. Just share a smile. You know what I mean? Like, let it go, because it's no pressure over here. The only thing pressed is the suit.
Oh,
you see this suit? That suit is pressed, okay?
Oh,
that's
shucks.
it. That's all that's pressed over here. I'm telling you. So anyway, moving forward past that, like I said, I didn't want to give it too much energy. What's going on the internet today, guys? What's popping? I don't know anything, because everything is so negative, right? So how do you guys stay positive in such a negative world? In Detroit, we go right here to this riverfront. That's why I put it up on my wall, so I can be there all the time, y'all. Right here at the riverfront. Not even worried. No, I'm cracking up. But talking about spreading more love, let's talk about these young people. To you young people, See, when we was growing up, I'm 41 now. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. Our grandparents made us go to church. We learned how to read from the Bible. Okay, like we had to learn about God because this world is crazy. Okay, and they was telling us that then. Well, unfortunately, what has happened is the influence of the family has not been sticking lately, and so the influence of the world has been taken over for our youngins. Now, I think when I was about 17 or 18, I thought I was untouchable. How did you feel at those ages? 17, 18, 19?
As far as untouchable, I
Meaning,
mean, I still respected my parents no matter
oh
what.
yeah, no, I
as
mean
far-
just being out in the world, you think like bad stuff couldn't happen to you. Like you would just kind of go not blindly, but you were way more riskier then, right?
You know what? I mean, for me, I was never a risk type of guy because
Oh,
I was
okay.
always straight and narrow.
Oh,
To be
good,
honest with you, I
good.
kept my nose clean. I was
Yes.
always with my girl, who's my wife now,
Yes.
43 years. So I've always stayed out of
Oh,
trouble.
shout out to
I was
the
lucky.
43-year
I was
marriage.
lucky. Yeah, I was
love it.
lucky. Yeah.
I understand. Well, I have been well preserved too, and I think it was through my teachings though, because like my grandparents, they did not sugarcoat anything. Like they kept it so real with me coming up, and being around them, I was able to like learn like just how to be more adult in a situation. You couldn't be a kid back in the day. I used to say that. They'll tell the kids sit down and be quiet, be seen and not heard. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
So all you could do was absorb what the adults was doing without them knowing that you were absorbing it. But nowadays, it's like ignorance is bliss, unfortunately. You know what I'm trying to say? Like they wasn't giving us a pass then. What is you, stupid or dumb? With get it together, fix it, whatever. Nowadays, it's like we're coddling the ignorance.
Yes.
And instead of dealing with it like they would deal with it back in the day, head on, strong. If you needed your butt whooped, whatever it was that they needed to do to correct it, they did it. Now they have so many laws and protections against, I think, teaching in our traditional ways of teaching to get through our black kids. So it's so much riffraff going on, and these kids think they can't be touched, meaning not just whoopings. Like you don't think you would get shot. Like you don't think of the consequences of some of the things. They don't think of the consequences of some of the behaviors, the long-term consequences. And I don't know what to say, how we could get through to, but I just say stay prayed up. That's just my conclusion. As a woman, like, that's everything. Like, I'm just going to pray about it. I'm going to just keep praying about it. My kids are pretty good. I just pray for y'all kids. If they're out there causing trouble, maybe, like, look at your parenting style. Are you guys showing love in the home? You know, most people that act out be looking for love, yo. That's all they be doing, looking for love in all the wrong places, right? Mm-hmm. So we just got to figure out how to get back out and not be afraid to share with these young people. Like, back in the day, the older people wasn't scared to talk to the young people. Like, if they came in the house with their coats on, why you still got your coat on with your funky? You know, they could tell you whatever they wanted to say. And, like, you might be offended as the young person, but you're not going to say or do anything. You're going to listen, right? Nowadays, the older people like, man, I've been and knocked one of their heads off. I can't even talk to them.
Right.
Well, you might have to knock a head off because they need that talking to, y'all. We can't be scared. We can't be scared. We don't have to knock no heads off. If you're, like, brave enough to just open up and talk to these kids, you will learn a lot about them. They're not so terrible. They just need some guidance and love, y'all. I don't know how I'm about to teach that all the way on here, but yeah, I got some young people that's going to come on my show, and we're going to get to talk to them too. You want to get on my show right now? That's my 19-year-old son. He walked all the way away like, no. Because I don't want to seem like we're bashing or coming down on y'all. We need to hear y'all voice too. You know what I'm saying? But maybe another day, okay?
You want me to talk right now?
Yeah, come on and talk about it. How is it being a young person in this world?
In this generation?
Yes, come on over. Hi, this is Gian, my son. Say hi, Gian. He's 19. He's graduated from high school. He has his lovely girlfriend here too in the studio. If you want to join us too, girl, you can in a minute. You come on over. Pull up a chair. So, because we want to get insight from young people. Because, like, how can we help y'all? That's this Janiyah. Say hi, Janiyah. Yes. So, they both just graduated from Mumford, and they're part of my crew helping me with the podcast. But since they're here, let's hear their voices, right? Gian was just getting another chair. He's about to join us again.
Um,
Yes, thank you for joining us.
I got to interrupt you for a second.
Yes.
You've done well for yourself, young man. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Being a young person this generation, they got a lot of downs. Like more downs than ups probably. Like it's a lot going on in society right now. That's crazy. Just real crazy. Social media taking over everything. The internet's been taking over for a long time. But now, like you said though, the young people in this generation too crazy. Like you can't talk to them. They gonna shoot first, ask questions later,
Oh my goodness.
and just speed away.
How do you deal with that living and being that these are your peers? How do you deal with that?
I usually just mind my business for real. Like I
That's a good
don't
way to
really
do it.
like if my friends into that stuff, I don't really get into that. They business, like I just mind mine. Yeah. And that's how you stay alive for real. Mind your
Okay,
business.
well, take note, young people. Mind your business. Mind the business that's yours. We've been taught that as well. That's what a lot of people who get on with their businesses do. They mind the business that minds them, that pays them. That's what you say. Mind the business that pays you.
Right.
Thank you for that. Well, how about you, young lady?
I really feel like in this generation, you really gotta be careful with who you hang with, cause it's so easy to get influenced, and it can really, affect your future as a young person. So I just say, stay to yourself or stay in the right lane. Don't go left, go right. 'Cause
Okay.
for real, you can.
So can I ask y'all as young people, do you guys believe in God?
Yes.
Okay. And do y'all really still study about Jesus, listen to people talk about Jesus, look at stuff on your phones and stuff you do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I could say you probably are an elite pair of teenagers here.
Growing up, I ain't gonna say I had religion pushed on me because I wanted to go to church. I wanted to get baptized. I wanted to believe in God. So that's the path I chose for real.
Amen. And I know the Lord has been keeping us. Y'all know we love to talk about our God on my channel and how much He has kept us through so much.
Saved our lives.
Saved our lives and protected us and continues to provide for us through so much. And I know that's why we haven't encountered, we have had some chaotic situations, do not get me wrong. But it has been nothing that has overcome us, nothing that we could not overcome ourselves with having God ahead of us. And I am forever thankful for that. Just having faith. He said you can have faith is the size of a mustard seed. So if you got huge faith like I got, baby, we moving more than mountains. We changing lives, moving worlds around and everything. Ain't that right? Well, Mr. Holland, do you have any young people in your life?
I do.
You do?
I still have 2 of my 3 at home right now. One just turned 20, my youngest son, and my daughter, who's back home from college now. She's 23 and figuring things out.
Yes.
Yes. And but I'm the bad. It's a good cop and a bad cop.
You gotta be.
I'm
The men
bad
gotta
cop.
be.
I'm the bad cop. Yeah.
He said he's going to be
Oh, yeah,
parenting about.
I'm the bad
what you
cop.
call it?
Backseat parent.
Backseat parenting. That is terrible,
Yeah.
bro.
Mama said no, don't ask you.
Right. So
I told him that's how all men parent. It's like ask your mama. They come off of discipline. The men come off of discipline only. I love it. So you say you got how are they doing in dealing with the stresses?
it's interesting that you say that. Well, we live in the superburbs.
Right.
Okay. It is a different life.
Right.
Okay. It's how can I put this? How can I say this? There are less distractions as far as worrying about your life. I'll just put it to you that
I
way.
already know.
And and my kids, they see what's going on, in our environment or where they watch me and their mom and dad. I'm not saying we're that white picket fence type living, but it's no stresses about when we wake up tomorrow, we're gonna have a roof over our head type of thing, or if somebody's gonna do anything to us. Well, that too. I mean, it helps. The school system is good. It's different. It's different. It's different stresses for the kids as far as, how can I put this? It's totally different.
Do you think though that okay? Tell me this because I did. I lived in Wall Lake for a while, and my kids were in the school system out there. How? Okay, so for me, that is of course it's a better school, right? They have more funding and things. It's in a better situation or whatever. But the teachers themselves. So you get down to the classroom and the kid and the environment that your child is in. How is it? How do they adjust to being around? I guess like for me, let me explain. I moved out to Wall Lake, and every white person that saw me, it was like, "Why did you move out here?
Right.
What are you doing here?"
Right.
Like just blatantly.
Right.
Like it wasn't no. They
Right.
was talking to each other about it. They asked me directly, you know. And they was working with the state of Michigan. I was out at the Wall Lake office.
Right.
So I had to tell them my job brought me out here, you know. And then that's, well, what do you do? They so shocked when they see black people doing something that they job can move.
Oh, I got something for you with that one too. Oh yeah.
But just really with the schools, the kids were like calling my son doodoo skin. Yeah, tell them your experience with it.
Going to Wall Lake, it was cool a little bit. Like, how can I put it? No, the kids, first day they saw me, they said, "Oh, you like that boy Dion right there?" Another black boy. We didn't look nothing alike. We didn't look nothing like me. I didn't have no hair. He had dreads. Like, it was crazy. But like my first few days, it was like everybody would just look at me, and not in a good way, kind of sense. Like, I'd try to make friends, but like, you really wasn't cool with me for real. So I ended up I had like a group of female friends. It was a black girl, an Asian girl, and a Mexican girl. And like they was cool. Like they was actually cool with me. You know, I was cool with them. I was cool with the other black kid in class. But like I never really talked to nobody else in the grade for real. So they was all weird.
That's how either you have to deal with like sending your kids to a school that's not properly, you know, funded, I would say, to have like the proper things to teach us the best or whatnot, or deal with like an environment that's not nurturing. You know what I mean?
It was diverse. It was racially diverse, but it was more away.
So being a DPS graduate myself, I noticed that, and I always went to the prestigious DPS schools, okay? It was in the best programs. And DPS is good. I'm like, we have teachers in DPS that actually love the black students, that actually want to teach them the truth, that actually, you know, would take that extra step, like seeing that they're acting up to try to pull them to the side to talk to them. You know what I mean? And I think, did you attend Detroit Public Schools?
For kindergarten. Well, that was my no. I grew up on the west side of Detroit. Okay, let me give you my little story.
Okay.
Okay, went to Catholic schools all my life. Started going predominantly white Catholic schools in the 5th grade.
How was that experience for you?
Well, we had in my neighborhood, we had a few white kids in our neighborhood on the west side at the time. But once I got there, yeah, it was, you experience some racism, you know. I was a kid, I grew up in the hood, knew how to fight and all that. Back then in the 70s, you could fight and you wouldn't worry about getting kicked out of school.
Right.
So, kids, they would try you, get beat down, whatever. But then we was cool. But what helped me, and I'm gonna be honest with you with this, I'm just being totally honest. People might get pissed what I'm about to say. But once I went to that school, I saw things more organized, like sports, things like that. So I found passions. Again, my family wasn't perfect when I was coming up. My mom and dad had their thing or whatever. So when I started playing sports in grade school, organized sports, it's like, okay, it's something I like to keep my attention and keep me out of trouble, whatever. Yeah, there was some racism, I'm not going to lie. But and I'm still now, over 50 years, I'm still hang out with some of these guys that I grew up with. Everybody's, you find out people are just people.
That's what
and people are people.
Yeah. And we really got a lot of the same experience.
Yes, we really do.
We really do.
We really do.
We really got to. I went to Oakland University my first year of school, and that was really the biggest experience of encountering kids who had racist parents and would tell you the story of how my parents told me never go to Detroit because X, Y, and Z.
Right.
And you like, come on down to Detroit. You let them come visit with you and you let them have a ball, and now they got a different story to tell their parents, right? But that was me. I was always wanting to, I guess, be the face for black people. Like, everything's not ghetto. Look, come here, let me show you how fun this is. Like, or just be like, not that we're, because sometimes we could be befriending too much, I think, and we allow some things to go through our culture and just kind of, I don't like it. But I think that's our spirit is love, you know, because I know we're God's chosen people. Our spirit is love. So it's natural for us to reach out and accept people into our world quicker than they do us to theirs, right? But regardless of all of that, just opened a lot of people's mind who were ignorant. It's where it stems from again. It's just the ignorance of not knowing. And once you know and learn, you can expand more. I was in Midnight Golf in high school, and they took us down to Florida to PGA Village. That's wealth on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? Like wealth I had never saw in the city. So it was like, yeah, it's levels to this. It's people are people on every level. Once they can connect with you with one thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like, it's amazing.
Oh,
so, yeah, I would say, yeah, get the diversity training some type of way. Like he said, he's been in schools for his whole life. So it's more natural for him. For us, some of us, a situation where we've been around different cultures of people, but you still got to know who you are, right?
The stories like what happened to my kids, okay? In the school
Tell me.
system, I'll just give my son when he was in the 10th grade, Henry Ford High School, they said that he touched a white girl's breast in class, right? And I'm
See, that's what I've been talking about.
See, that type of stuff. Okay. When I hired an attorney, right? And all of a sudden they got amnesia. We never said that.
No, we never
Yes,
said
we
it.
never, but they got him right back into school. It's like, oh. And then my son's telling me, like, who's your father? He can afford an attorney type thing. Now, my youngest son, same thing. He got to the point, I mean, you got some of the kids from parents from other countries, those Eastern Europe countries.
And they really got their mindset about some things.
Yeah, and,
Right.
you know, put my hands on my son and call him the names and whatever. My son tried to tell the teachers. They wouldn't do nothing. So what my son do? Protect himself.
Yeah.
Beat dude down. Of course,
Period.
they tried to blame it on my son.
Criminalize him.
Right. Which, you know, and again, I got attorneys again. Same thing. So we've been through, I mean, it got to the point where I got attorneys. I went to the state of Michigan Department of Civil Rights, all of that. Did all of that. And I'm going to be honest with you, the whole system did nothing for us.
I already know.
I went to then day AACP. To me, that's just crap.
They
I'm
all
sorry.
whitewash.
You
That-
know, it's like, I don't even bother with them. And what's the other organization? Oh my gosh.
I gotta
it's
tell
crazy.
you that the CIA has actually planted leaders in those agencies to keep watch
Okay.
over them.
Okay, makes
To
sense.
make sure, because
Makes sense.
they've made it Agenda 95. It's actually written into law like black people can't congregate together in America or in Africa. They do not want us to come together. So they've been trying to prevent that any type of way. Yeah. All of those people that's like the presidents and CEOs of the NAACP and a lot of those organizations have been planted by the CIA so they can keep watch over them and actually put ideas in the organization people's head to keep them kind of not fired up. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to get killed for my channel, but I know dying in this body is the way that I'm gonna get to the Lord, so I'm not scared. Okay, so we're gonna talk about what needs to be talked about on here.
Well-
Yeah. Period. But yeah, I'm sorry. Like I just feel like as God's chosen people, we got to go through all of this until the things change over. Like, don't. Okay. All right. I want to say something. I hate to bring up politics on my channel, but I have to. Okay, your President Trump, when he said that he was going to segregate us again, I was looking forward to that. I'm just going to be honest. Like, we have some raggedy black people. We have some amazing black people, too. That I think that we would make a way for ourselves that we don't need any other culture. People come here to, like, the city to serve us. Like, I believe we're royal, yeah. I believe, like, we're royal beings, seriously. Because if you think about it, like, when I go get my nails done, these nail shops be so packed with Koreans helping, black American women. And same thing when I went to get my braids done at the African shop. It was like, and I love how the African sisters work together. But, I mean, they come over here to get this money, y'all. They come over here and get our money. However, they say we the brokest, but we spend the most. I don't understand. These are reasons why I'm coming up to the conclusion that we're royal, y'all. We're a royal being. I need y'all to love yourselves and know that. regardless of what you go through. Like you said, his kids went through whatever. He straight got a lawyer. Straight got a. Don't let no. I was telling people this last week. Like, the system can be racist, but if you play by the book, you can up your life. You can be better off, and you can do a lot more. Exactly. You know, if you can play the game, and it does take money to play the game. But go ahead. What you want to say?
Well, you know, I mean, we have issues anywhere we go, whatever. But that part, again, I was trained. Like I said, I went to school from 4th grade all the way up to college, all that stuff, and then. I've had I got a lot of European white friends. Tons of them. I really do. Yeah. Everybody's good people. There's bad and good everywhere. Yeah. I just happen to be blessed that I know a lot of good people. Yes. And like the things that I do now, business-wise, they support me the most. Yes. I hate to say it. They support me. Yes. So I ain't got nothing bad to say.
I hate to say
no,
it.
I'm just being honest.
No, like even when they say that they hate us, hate is a form of love. The opposite of love is indifference. If you don't really care about something, that means you don't care about it. You don't love it. Hate is a form of love. If you find yourself feeling so strongly about something that you don't like it, but you still pay attention to it, you study it, and you do these things, you really love that thing, and you probably love that or hate that you're not it. That's what you hate about it. Self-hate. You have to learn to love yourself. If you want to be better and do better and do better. You have to do it. You can't just look at somebody else and be mad at them because they're doing it. That's not going to help you be better. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, that's my little tidbit on that. So, y'all can bye. We about to have fun. Thank y'all for joining us.
Good job, guys.
Yes. So, that was the serious talk. Let's get into some fun topics. What have you been into lately?
Me, lately?
You got your own podcast, I heard.
Wow, we started that in April of 2023. It was called the Bad and Bougee Bros Cornhole Podcast.
Oh yeah.
Do you know? Does anybody know what cornhole is?
He had to tell me, y'all.
It's the beanbag game. You know, the two boards, the hole in the middle of the board, called the beanbag game. That's cornhole. Telling people, do not sleep on cornhole. That is the most fun. That is, I'm going to tell you, you talking about cornhole is crazy fun. Not only that, I mean, for me, I've met so many wonderful people playing cornhole.
Really?
You'd be surprised. You used to be
I wonder
surprised
why
if people
call it cornhole.
Because it's a drinking. Well, I don't know why they call it cornhole. That's a good, yeah.
Is it a drinking game?
I'm telling you, it's synonymous with drinking. It's only fun. It's really fun when you're drinking.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot. It's a lot
So
of
if somebody missed, do they got to take a shot?
I guess some people play that game.
Oh, it depends on the rules.
Yeah, right. No, but it's. I mean, there's leagues. I've joined leagues, things like that. I was terrible at first. I'm still not that good, but I have a lot of fun. I met really hundreds of people. I mean, I've met some great people. And this the beanbag
thing you
That's right.
throw and it slide up the board
go in
the
hole. There you go. Yeah,
that's
game
like
right
the
there.
first game.
I'm telling you that.
That's the most ancient
I'm
game
telling
in the
you,
world.
don't sleep on that game. It is so much fun.
Oh, dope.
So, but I got into playing that almost 4 years ago, and again, watching some of these guys, how they run their business. I tried to start a cornhole business too. I still have it. It's called Corporate Cornhole.
So what do you do?
We put on school events, things like that, businesses or whatever, appreciation day, stuff like that. Yeah, stuff like that. So we did a few of those. I was contracted by the Mount Clemens School District. We did about 3 events for them. Who else? We did a couple events for the city of Detroit.
Oh, nice.
At the parks,
and y'all bring the cornhole
Yeah, we bring.
material
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I want to throw a cornhole party. Do you have to have teams, or you play individually?
You can play individually, but most have 2-man teams.
Okay, 2-man
teams.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm telling you.
I wonder if you can incorporate it with another sport like they did with bowling.
You know what? I played bowling a couple times. I'd rather play cornhole.
I know my arm.
I can't throw a football that. I can't throw a football that. I'm real bad at that. What I've been doing, I just recently retired from the state of Michigan after 35 years.
You did retire. Congratulations.
May 1st. And the reason why I retired because I had a quadruple bypass a year ago. Yes.
Oh, you can't even tell.
They cut me all open. They cut me all open. Yeah, they cut me all open. June 20th. Yeah, June 20th. Yep. Cut me open. I didn't even know I was sick. One day woke up it was June 12th. June 12th, woke up first thing in the morning, getting ready to, log on for work or whatever. Since we worked, with the state of Michigan, we could work at home at that time. And I wasn't feeling right. And the night before, I was at cornhole, right? So that means I was drunk.
Okay.
I thought I was having a hangover still, and I'm like, something wasn't right. And I couldn't breathe and whatever. So it took me to emergency. Make a long story short, after 3 days of testing, they found out I had 4 blockages, 85%. So doctor said if I'd have lived another week, I'd have been lucky. So I'm going to tell you, it's a blessing. This is the kicker. My wife had to have surgery also. She had to have a valve replacement surgery, or whatever they call it. I don't know the technical term. But we knew about hers for a year and a half, right, about her surgery. 4 days before her surgery, I get sick. So, yeah, I was at Beaumont, Troy at the time. It's called Corwell Health, and she's in Ann Arbor. Hospital. So the families is going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was an interesting summer. Wow. Yeah, but it was a blessing. This was last year.
Right.
This was just
Look
a
at
year
y'all.
ago.
Look
yeah.
at you.
Oh yeah. So
God bless.
and I gotta say this too, because I'm
Your wife doing better too?
Oh yeah, she's doing good. She's doing really well. And I didn't know I was sick, and I was in the gym 3 to 5 days a week because I had some buddies that got me in the gym, and I was bench pressing whatever.
Maybe that's why you didn't feel it.
Well, I don't know. I just couldn't get. I plateaued at 220 on the bench, right? Something wasn't right. Something wasn't right, and I'm like, now found out afterwards that this is why I was sick. I didn't realize I was sick because I was always tired because I was always working hard.
Yes.
So I didn't know. I just didn't know.
Right, I get it. Check on your health.
Yes,
people.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
I got some things I need to get checked out, y'all, and I ain't gonna lie. I almost feel like. Because I'm a heal thyself type of person. I'm going to get in this chamber with God, and I'm going to pray about it, and we going to heal it. Because I don't want to get cut open and be taking a lot of medicine. But certain things, like they've been diagnosing my sisters with like lupus or things that they can't really help, but they got to manage the symptoms of things. Get checked out, y'all. Get checked out. Get checked out. That's all I can say. Get checked out. Get checked out. And even if the doctor's telling you something you don't want to hear, you just got to take it to God. Pray about it.
Since we live, I have to say something. I told my boy I'd plug his business, if that's okay with you.
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
I'm going to give a shout out to my boy Tim Google, who again, we talked about cornhole just recently. And I got to say this about Tim. Out of all the people I know that came to visit me in the hospital, this man came out of his way after work to come and visit me at the hospital. And I appreciate him.
Tim.
Yeah.
Come
Tim
join me on
Google.
the show, Tim.
For real. Tim, I want to give Tim a shout out because he's an ambassador for 724 brand ambassador. And this is the best ACO stamped and non-stamped cornhole bags in the world. Yes, the bags. Okay. Yeah, pro bags, yeah. So, Tim, I'm giving you a shout out again. Nice. Tim Google, ambassador to 724 brand ambassador again. Yes. Best ACO stamped and non-stamped cornhole bags ever.
Okay, best hardcore cornhole stamped bags, Mr. Tim. It's all types of things you can get into people don't know about.
I'm telling you.
Who knew the cornhole stamped bags is going to be a hit?
I'm telling you, there's people making money in this cornhole thing. For real. This is because
Can I bling some out for the ladies?
Yes.
I think they'll like that.
I'm telling you something that, again, we're talking about business real.
Absolutely.
Because of watching these guys, I meant to say that before, the cornhole people, they got me thinking about, okay, what I can do. Like I said, I started to try to do the cornhole thing. I did that for a minute. But then I got into the apparel.
Come on, let's talk about this clothing line.
Okay,
this
now.
Bad and Bougee clothing
I'm
line.
gonna tell you how I started.
It's taking over golf. It's giving taking over golf.
Oh, man. I got golfers. I got everybody buying my stuff.
Come on.
Well, anyway, I was going through a guy having my stuff made, and I asked him to do some golf shirts for me, right? And I told him I want the names on the back. Okay. The biggest mistake he made was this. He says, well, I don't think you should put names on the back because that is not what they do in golf, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this is my money. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what everybody else does. And guess what? He wish he had me as I don't need him now. Yeah. I got 7 suppliers I'm working with. in Pakistan. I'm blowing up for real.
That's
I mean,
what's up.
that's right.
I gotta get you
because
play on
I
that.
think, but
That's
I
what's
thank
up. I
people
love you for overcoming.
for putting, for giving me their opinions about I didn't ask for.
Yeah.
You can't tell me what I can't do.
Right.
If you, and I hate to say this, I tell people this too that try to be smart. If I did what you do, I'd be broke. Plain and simple. And I hate it. I
If
throw
what
that
you
out.
do, I'll be doing what you doing.
Yeah. So I do what I do. People try to
need
take
the shirt,
props.
Mr.
I got all
Bad and
kinds of
Bougee
stuff.
Apparel. Can you put that on a shirt?
I
'Cause
can
I'm
do
on a
that.
pre-order.
I can do that. I can do it all. I can make everything bigger and better.
I love it. I love the name brand of the company, Bad and Bougee. I love it.
It's
I
sweet.
love it.
Oh yeah. People,
I'm gonna stick it right
Oh, yeah.
there because I'm a girl who loves herself, and if it has something to say Bad and Bougee, I want one. Give me one or two.
we can make you something spectacular.
Oh yeah, and I can wear it on the show. On the
That's
podcast.
right. That's right.
Yes, I love that idea. Well, you heard it first from Mr. Jimmy Jam himself, aka James Holland. We actually met working at the state of Michigan together. I believe I was the district secretary.
Yeah, you were the
at the
district
time.
secretary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of district secretary, shout out to Miss Barrymore. You remember?
Yeah, Miss Barrymore. Yeah, of course.
That was my white mama, and she used to call me her black daughter. That was so hilarious.
We live not too far from each other. I would see her at Home Depot from time to time, out there where we live. Oh yeah. Yep, Miss Barrymore.
She introduced me to what's that mall out there that got the Yeezy
Lakeside.
sidewalks?
Oh no,
The
that's
outdoor
Partridge
mall.
Creek. Partridge Creek. Partridge
Mall.
Creek. Yep.
When I tell you, it's always good to have you some friends in different realms of life because, baby, Partridge Creek Mall was one of the best undiscovered discoveries that I learned about from my white mama. Okay, it got heated sidewalks. When you go during like Christmas, it's decorated so beautifully, and it's just so lovely. I miss Miss Barrymore. I'm gonna call her.
Call her.
I
Call her.
talked to Miss Anderson recently.
Miss Anderson.
Dana, she was the program manager.
Oh, did you really? I really.
did.
Tell us that whole next time you said, yeah,
I
she was
sure
cool.
did.
That was
She
my girl too.
We had a good
We got
little
lucky.
setup over there.
Were we together when we worked for Dr. Magical?
No.
Okay,
What
all
was
right.
that? What's that?
Okay, because I thought I had a story about that one.
I want to
So we're
hear
talking
it.
about-
Look, Dr. Magical.
Hey, her name was Dr. Magical, right? I got to tell you a story. I thought we was cool. Right.
Was she
I
the
worked for
district
this.
manager
She
or
was the
something?
district manager. I want to say Fullerton Jeffries.
Did
Yes.
she change her name to Magical?
No, it was that. It was that already, I believe. Yeah, Dr. Magical. Anyway, I'll never forget this one. I gotta tell this story.
Yes, I'm ready to
I tell
hear
people.
it.
Okay, she's having her house built, right? So she's showing me these pictures with a house being built, and of course I'm going, ooh, wow, that's really nice. And she's having it built in Taylor, right? I'm like, oh, that is really nice. Then she says, you might be able to get here one day too.
Oh.
Oh,
no,
biggest
man.
mistake she made. Of course, I came in with pictures next day. Here's mine. Catch up. Walked out her office. Oh, she was pissed off at me ever since then. It's like, because you have a doctor in front of your name,
Dr.
lady.
Magical.
Yeah, it's like, are you serious, lady? You don't know what else I do besides come to this
And
place.
nobody is only doing the same.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, give me a break. Like, you think you better than someone, got more money than somebody because of you? Yeah, dude, I said,
That's nice.
yeah, that's like, right. It's like, Taylor, I'm like, when she said that, like, oh, you be able to get here too. You might be able to get here too one day. Yeah, okay, lady. Yeah, all right. Let me show you how to really do it. Let me show you how to do it.
She couldn't tell.
Oh my
you
God,
never
this was
repeated the outfit, a whole
this was like in
3
this was like in 2003, 2004, something like that. Way back then.
I don't think
Yeah.
I was working there then.
No, okay, you young. Yeah, that's a story. I tell people from time to time, when you got people at the state of Michigan, because they got these higher up jobs at the state of Michigan,
They really
they
are
think
bougie.
they bougie and think they're better than you or got more money than you and do things. It's like, really?
That's so interesting.
Yeah, that was like, man. But yeah, I understand. I was one of the most hated people anyway because I didn't follow their scripts.
Man, you came
know.
in when you wanted to. You left
That-
when you wanted to.
that's right. I wore minks when I wanted to.
Because he did what he wanted to do.
That's right.
He was like, all right, I'm signing out. I'm going in the field.
I'm out.
To be like,
I'm out.
I want to be. Didn't I tell you every day? I want to be just like you when I. And being the district secretary, like, come on, because he's the little management. I'm out. I'm going on the field. I love it.
But,
That's
yeah.
wonderful. So you had 35 years with
35
the
years
state.
with the state. 35.
So, okay, when you left, what was that position? What was the capacity that you had?
Well, I was an analyst. I was analyst 12, departmental analyst 12.
I was trying to figure that out. Like, I remember, but I couldn't. Analyst was not popping in my head at all.
Yeah, I just basically monitored, finishing up basically the last several years monitoring employee performance.
Oh,
And that's it. So I was the guy, the messenger. Of course, the supervisors hated me because my numbers showed that you sucked at your job.
Okay.
You know, that type of thing.
Get in there.
Yeah, yeah.
That, right?
Oh, yeah. You know, so. Well.
How was it? Like, I know when I left in 2015, it was like they were just kind of getting into the online scanning things. And like, did they still have all those paper cases?
They were getting rid of them.
They were.
Yeah, they were getting rid. I think they're
Old
done with
school,
that
so
now.
much
Yeah.
Stuff. Like, I'm just wondering, did it ever come up, like, get updated? Like,
Yeah, they were. I mean, they were still working on updating it.
I guess,
Yeah.
it's a huge department, and I guess you said y'all were able to work from home. That's
Yeah.
one of the biggest things I thought we
Well,
should have been able to do.
that
work
was
from
because
home.
of COVID.
Right.
Yeah.
But they made a way to figure it out, make it work. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about the state of Michigan? So when I got hired at Wall Lake, I left, I think Grand River Warren. That's when I got hired as an actual worker. Because the one lady came as the district manager after Miss Barrymore left. And I did not want to stay here with her. Miss Margaret something.
Oh, my gosh.
Miss Lewis.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
got stories about that one, too. I got tons of fucking stories, man. I got tons of stories.
That was used to be on some.
Man. Oh, power tripping.
Yeah.
Power tripping. Didn't like that. See, a type of guy like me, I'm not going to go back and forth with you arguing. I'm going to outsmart you. See, at that time, like, you know, I coached high school sports.
Right.
Okay, I coached bowling. I coached girls softball, blah, blah, blah. Managers I had in Texas, we were working on a project in Detroit Public Schools.
Okay.
Right? And then when we came back in 2018, back to the district offices, things changed a lot. But
Oh, y'all were in the schools.
yeah,
I
we
remember
were in the
that.
schools. Now, the manager I had when I was working on the school project, she let me do my coaching. I just had to use my time. She let me go because I coached my daughter softball and I coached her in bowling, high school ball. I coached the team out there. And so, you know, when I go back to the office in 2018, I'm like, look, I'm coaching. My daughter's a junior. She's about to get a scholarship. I need time. Can I leave? It was only once on Thursdays at 3:00. She wouldn't let me do it. Right? No, you can't work first. Blah blah blah. I'm like, okay. Went on a medical. Look, fool, I got doctors. I got family members who are doctors. They give me excuses. So I just outsmarted her. At this time, I had.
Out of nobody doing
Yeah, it's like I didn't argue with this, so I went on a medical. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
teach you. I came back when the season was over.
Period.
Next year, the same.
love it.
Next year, the same thing. Hey, you know, she says, I'll let you do it for 6 weeks, right? She let me.
Like how
She let me. I'll let you for 6 weeks, and I'm like, okay, thank you. So it was longer than 6 weeks, so I went on medical again. By that time, COVID hit.
Yeah.
It was in my. Yep, time working home. So I'm all that because they said she was pissed at me because I outsmarted her again. I had so much sick time. I just used my sick time.
Yeah.
I know people. Sign paperwork. That's all you need. Paperwork.
And there wasn't nothing she could do.
Nothing they can do about it. Nothing. So I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna outsmart you.
Yeah. Trying to pay off for it. Like, oh, let me pay for it.
Yeah. So again, then she ended up. Then funny thing about it, I ended up working. She ended up going to. I ended up at Warren and Connor Service Center.
Oh, yeah,
She ended up managing there. But she never bothered me much at there. She just never bother me much. I did my job because I'm the guy. I do my work.
Yeah.
That's no problem. I'm an expert at this. This is nothing.
Yeah.
So it was never about my work. It was all about I'm gonna control you because she just I don't know if she had a thing against men or what or just whatever. But you know, you had several people talk about her attitude.
She was
She
weird.
was
Bad
and she
Bougee.
probably watched this. I don't care what you gonna do.
I don't
Nothing.
either. But
you can't
she
do
thought
nothing.
She was, and I was just like, you know, she gave me that. I'm like, as black women, we should be able to soften ourselves at least to each other. You know, she was still with the.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I'll be like,
yeah,
girl,
it was.
come on now. You know I'm a comedian in my heart. I don't even want to start.
Oh my gosh, I tell you, working with people at the state of Michigan, it is like, what is wrong with these people? What's wrong with them? Oh yeah,
That was a different class.
it really was. It really
It's
was.
funny. They got their own world.
It really was.
I'm sure that's just like I worked at Chrysler Financial before, like the collections department in Troy. A whole world within themselves. Like when they were with Benz for a while.
Okay, right.
Bougie active.
Right,
I
right.
met so many like I met like Kamal Smith there. He's like a producer for shows, like a
Okay.
major big time dude now. Like a lot of people who was doing stuff with their lives, like. But yeah, still the state of Michigan people still act even bougier than that. Like,
Oh man, it's interesting. It's interesting.
it was all
Oh,
good.
yeah.
That was all love. It was a
Oh,
fun
yeah.
learning experience for sure.
But I can't complain. 35 years, I got medical
They
coverage, got a
they
pension,
they
and
take
all
care
that.
of their people.
Oh,
They
yeah.
definitely
Oh,
do.
yeah.
They even told me when I left for medical or left on disability,
Mm-hmm.
like I could have still been getting paid, like worked there.
Right.
And
little
I
bit,
didn't
not
know.
full
I
time.
didn't know. I should have kicked it with somebody. I didn't know.
Nah, it's okay, because they still need people from what I understand.
Right.
You know, because you got these young folks don't want to work.
Well, it's kind of, I don't know, but I go back through like the beginning stages of that, or no, they let you with your experience, kind of do stuff. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Do I want that stress back in my life, honey? I don't know. Look, I've been enjoying myself, bringing you all the entertainment and the jewelry, keeping you looking good and feeling good and smelling good. You know what I mean? Look at the time.
Wow.
Well, we have only about 9 more minutes. It's been wonderful talking with you today.
Man, I didn't get a chance to talk about the other stuff we
You
want to talk
about
about.
to talk
When
about it.
when can I
was
come
just-
back on the
I
show?
was just about
See,
to say when you want
you
to
know,
come back.
this is different for me because I'm usually the one sitting on that side asking people questions.
Yes, I get it. I get
You
it.
know,
Well, you
so-
definitely are more than
Are
welcome
you
to
sure?
come back.
See how I did that? I begged her subliminally.
You know you can come back
I'm trying to-
anytime. Is there anything else you would like to share today before we get ready to go?
Well, this is what I want to. This is what I say. We talked. I wanted to say about like business, starting your own business, and I want to say this too. People, I just started doing farmers markets. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. What you're doing. Don't sleep on farmers markets. You'll be surprised at how much money you can make at a damn farmers market.
Oh, with my jewelry?
Yes,
Oh,
people
yeah.
selling stuff. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God,
Oh,
I'm talking about
yeah.
anything. People, I don't care if you're selling bottle tops.
Yes.
Seriously, sell bottle tops. People buy the bottle
love
tops for
farmers
payment.
markets.
I'm telling you, I didn't.
Have you ever been to Florida, like Fort Lauderdale area?
I have.
You ever heard of the swap shop?
I have not.
Okay, so
Because when I'm there for vacationing.
I kind of went and lived there for a
Okay.
while. So I ended up learning about this place they have, which is called the swap shop.
Okay.
The swap shop is literally the size of Somerset.
Oh, really?
Both sides of the street,
Right.
right? And they have everything in there from an amusement park, bowling alley,
Wow.
all the way down to boutique shops, jewelers. People could come with in their van and give away free stuff.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, really?
it's so big.
Right.
You go get natural products. You go get everything in bulk. T-shirts, custom made T-shirts, $7.99.
Wow.
Custom made 1,000 business cards for like $20.
Really?
Very cheap, everything. And it's like everybody. Oh, you can get street corn. You can get sugar cane. You could get fruit baskets. It's like everybody all over the world. It's like a trade show.
Right, right,
But I don't know,
right.
It's amazing. But anyway, if you ever visit Fort Lauderdale, visit the swap
No,
shop.
I'm gonna go next time. I'm sure we'll be there.
Yes.
Soon.
I love it there. You know, I stayed there for 6 months, and I got a little tired of every day being perfect. Isn't that weird?
Isn't that something?
Ain't that weird?
You know, I guess so. It's boring, huh?
It got boring.
Is that why women cheat on their men?
That's the topic for the next
See?
show. Look.
Because the perfect guy gets cheated on.
Damn.
I'm not saying I'm perfect, so I ain't talking about me.
I
You know?
get it. But I
That
would
is-
say she just needs to be more busy. Get your
Gotcha.
woman a little bit more busy. Get her own business. Get her something where she's doing something with this sense that she don't have time to be cheating. Cause girl, stop playing. Stop playing with these men's hearts. Y'all make it hard for a player like me. They see a beautiful woman like me, like, oh, you gonna cheat. I'm like, no, but I'm not. Anyway. It's hard enough for me to deal with one man and his friend. So I'd be like, who about to keep up with everybody's? Not me. We could talk, Mr. Sir. That's
man.
about it. You talking about being a man, being my man? I want one and one only, okay? And we're going to have to do that with the Lord, okay? I know what it is, though. Men don't respect when women say they got a man anymore. Back in the day, men had their bro code that when a woman said she was with a man, they'd be like, all right, bet I'm going to leave you alone.
Right.
These men, the bro code broken, unfortunately. And when you tell a man you got a man, because they ask you, that was the first question they said, where's your man? That mean they want to know, right? Now they asking you where your man to make sure he ain't in the vicinity while he talking to you to get his head cracked.
Okay, I got to say this. You did know we both work for the state of Michigan, right?
Yeah.
How many women in the state of Michigan?
All of them.
Okay. I've seen, a dude ain't got to say nothing. The guards got off. The guards got, man, the guards.
Yeah.
The security guards.
You right.
Is people that desperate? I'm not saying, but it's like, man.
Some of them people, that was their first little.
Some. Yeah, some. The stuff I've seen families getting broken up, marriages, whatever. You got a great guy, making all kind of money, but you want to mess with the security guard. You stupid.
Maybe they was looking for that. Some people got that little drive to stir shit up in life, you know, and it's like, go sit down somewhere. That's people too much time on their hands.
Right.
Because I ain't got no time for none of that.
I just, the stuff I've seen in that agency, oh my gosh. Peyton Place. Yeah.
I could tell you some stories off air too.
Man.
So I could tell you some stories off air too.
Say off air.
Oh man, it's been so wonderful. Well, we're coming to the conclusion of our show for today. And I just want to thank everybody who tuned in to view us, and also to all of our supporters, anybody who made any comments, anybody who liked or shared. Also, please shoot over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Pretty Funny Sharms, because I will be uploading an edited version of today's live show. So y'all won't be hearing all of our uhs and ahs. I'll make it real quick, like, so you go watch it. Because people with ADHD like me, I ain't got time to be getting distracted by nothing, okay? Tell me what you're talking about, let's go. Well, anyway, thank you again, Mr. Holland, Mr. Jimmy Jam, for joining me today. And that's it for today. This is Truth Talk Podcast Detroit with your girl, the one true love, Sharms P. And I'm out. Peace. Say bye-bye to the people.
Bye-bye to the people.
See y'all. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
The truth is on.